Hey guys. Um, well, let's not talk about what I said I was going to read in March that I didn't read because life, and then I read lots of other things because life. uh, I'm not even going to do like a March summary. I think I read like 50 books. It's still a lot, but there was lots of small books and there was lots of audiobooks in the mix because I was listening to it while I was working, so there's that. So I'm not gonna go into doing a proper March wrap up or anything. I'm just gonna ignore March to be honest. But this is not let the asshole pass. Are you done now? Probably done. Maybe gonna go another pass in a bit. We shall see. Um, but this is not what I wanted to talk about at this point. I wanted to talk about March Mystery Madness, and you're going to say, but it's April. Yes, I kind of tried to ponder on mysteries because I have a problem with mysteries. I like mysteries, but I'm really, really picky with it. Like, really picky with it. And I did read some in March, and I I've been all through March. I've been meditating about what the hell I exactly like on mysteries and don't like, and I came to some conclusions. And this is like me doing the conclusions. Now, if you know me, you're gonna say, "I know what your conclusion is." I will say, "Shut up." You probably do, but I'm gonna go the long way around this, okay? And I'm gonna state the obvious of anyone that knows me. I One thing that I like when I'm doing the mysteries or reading the mysteries is following along with like the detective or the person that is working, and that there are some mystery books that don't give you everything. And that's one reason that I can say that I do not like Agatha Christie, because there's things that pop out, or that the detective itself sometimes holds on telling that he saw or that he understood that it had happened X or Y and Z, and I don't like that. That's the thing that it makes me a little bit mad, because it kind of feels like at the end they just can take anything out of the hat. Now, I mean, is everything on booktube and on books related and on taste related? If you like it, I'm not criticizing you. I'm just saying that it's not the same for me. And I have also noticed that I do not like the heavy forensic ones. I mean, I like the science behind forensics. I like the idea of it. I like the not the idea, like the techniques, and I like to understand the science, and I like all of that. But it goes always the same route, because it has to go to the lab, you have to find the prints, you have to see the residues on the carpet, and identify the weapon, the gunpowder residues, all of that. It's always the same route, and then it has like action sequences or dialogues in the middle, but it's always the same thing. I don't do not like that. That's also the reason why I do not like the court procedures. First, because I find court things a little bit boring for me, and then again, it has a route that it goes through, the appeals and like the witnesses and all of that. You pro- you can I think you guys can see where I'm what I'm going to. Also, I do not like a lot of contemporary scenarios. So I do like some. I really I like the more domestic ones, and the ones that has like a parent, and maybe that person or is either is a military person and it's not on the military anymore and goes like into a do or die situation, or a mother that doesn't have any training or anything and then it has to go through the same thing and be like the lioness mother that's gonna kick your ass because you don't play with our cubs or something like that. I enjoy those. uh there is also another thing that mystery writers use that I do not like, that is the alcoholic main character. Now, alcoholic people do not go on an adventure like that, do not go solving crimes or mysteries or anything. They do the bare minimum and they drink. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. I'm really biased with alcoholism and addictions and all of that. So I do not want to step on any toes, but I do have a little bit of an experience on that. So yeah, it's just that. It's one of those things that I don't want to say the word trigger because, but at the same time it's trigger because I know that that would not happen, and sometimes even like the way that drink affects the person is not well portrayed. Again, this is something that it doesn't affect all people the same, but they make the alcoholic character a little bit too able, basically. And they aren't that able, and that's. I'm gonna shut up because I feel like I can offend someone, and I apologize if I do. I just talked with from my experience, and yeah, I do not like that. So I went a long way around to say that I discovered that the type of mysteries that I like more are the historical ones. Yes, what what a surprise! I like the historical one better. Yeah, I found that on the romances and almost everything so far, even fantasy, if it's based on a medieval setting or any kind of historical setting, I like it more than the totally taken out from the authors behind setting. That didn't make much sense, did it? Anyway, you guys understood what I mean. So, yeah. Now, I haven't read that much yet of historicals, but they are my favorites. I'm going through the Shard Lake series, the Matthew Shard Lake. I did the first one on another series with another Matthew. That is The Plague on Both Our Houses. That's the first one I read it. I need to keep that series. There is another series on a medieval slash Tudor setting that also has a Matthew and a Joan, I think, as the protagonists, and I now forget um, the names of the series. But why always Matthew? It's always Matthew. Not always, but there's at least three so far Matthews. Probably because it's a fairly uh, used name on medieval times. I'm gonna say that's a problem here. Uh, I also read one of that Steve talked about, The Poets and Murder by Robert Van Gulik. It's in the middle of the series. It's an Asian China, and I really enjoyed that one. I want to now find the first one and start that series for real. And I do have another series that it's much more famous. It's the Alice Peter series. I only have two books here. It's on my TBR. I still haven't gone to it. That is the Morbid Taste for Bones and St. Peter's Fair. So the first one and the second one. I do not know if this is the covers on English versions, but we have this pocket size here. This like mass market size, I guess. Kind of mass market size, very thin, with this I'm not sure if I like them. I like this one more than this one. This is a little bit strange. I'm not sure how I feel about these covers, but yeah, this is the thing. This is actually the only ones that I have, as it goes to historical, the ones that I like physically have, because the March to Charlotte ones I have read, the ones that are on my library, and I'm using Open Library for it, and the rest I'm just using Open Library for it. But these are like the first on my collection. If I like them, I think it's only these ones that are like mystery. Oh no, there's um Diane Satterfield's books, at least two of them. I'm not sure if the third one could be a mystery. The second technically that you read. So at least the 13th Tale and Once Upon a River has a mystery, and they are all historical. Bellman and Black, I'm not sure if that's mystery. Could that be considered a mystery or has mystery in it? Let me know. I have no idea. Anyway, this video is coming too long and I need to go. Uh, you guys that read mysteries, that maybe have done March Mystery Madness, have you guys what type of mysteries do you guys read? What do you guys like more? Do let me know on the comments down below, because I really want to know and I'm really curious about you guys' taste. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye guys.